Whether you're carrying people or pallets, you'll find the 2025 Mercedes V-Class is a doddle to drive. You sit up high and get a decent view out A, although the windscreen pillars are rather wide A, and the controls are all very light and easy to use in traffic. The 9-speeder automatic gearbox is nice and smooth, but it does like to change up a little too soon. This isn't a huge issue, but does mean the V-Class feels a little lethargic when you accelerate hard because it's almost always in too high a gear. The heavily upgraded 2025 Mercedes V-Class isn't due to touch down in Australia until the third quarter of this year, so full specifications and pricing have yet to be locked down. However, we expect the most affordable combustion engine version to cost around $110,000 before on-road costs, while the most expensive battery electric EQV is expected to exceed $160,000. Mercedes-Benz Australia says it will keep the lineup relatively simple, offering the V250d Vanguard, the V300d Vanguard AMG line, with Night Pack, and the V300d Exclusive. The battery-powered EQV300 will also be available from launch, with the largest 90 kWh battery. It's thought that we will miss out on the compact wheelbase variant and stick with the LWB only. Extra LWB variants will also be available overseas. The closest rival for the V-Class in Australia will be the new hybrid-powered Lexus LM, which starts from $160,888 plus ORCs. The good news is the refreshed 2025 Mercedes-Benz V-Class comes loaded with standard equipment. Expect a widescreen cockpit with two 12.3-inch displays, a second sliding door, wireless phone charging, leather-wrapped steering wheel, lane keep assist, leather upholstery, powerful multi-beam LED headlights, 64-color interior ambient lighting, keyless start, satellite navigation with live traffic updates and a 360-degree camera. The top-of-the-line exclusive model, meanwhile, gets S-Class inspired front styling including a 3-pointed star bonnet emblem for the first time as well as sports suspension, heated Napa leather steering wheel, electric memory seats, rear window tints, electric sliding rear doors, an electric tailgate and larger 19-inch alloy wheels. The Mercedes V-Class is backed by the German manufacturer's 5-year/unlimited kilometer factory warranty in Australia, while servicing intervals are 12 months or 25,000 kilometers whichever comes first. Capped price servicing will also be offered, with the first 5 years of maintenance, up to 125,000 kilometers, likely to cost around $5,500. The 2025 Mercedes Class has been overhauled to enhance levels of comfort and luxury, but in the chassis department it carries over largely unchanged. That means it lacks the very latest modern SUV tech like active anti-roll bars, rear wheel steer and trick torque vectoring. Not that the V300d Vanguard proved to be a dynamics disaster on our launch drive. There's actually more grip than you'd imagine and the steering isn't as numb and vague as we might have feared. However, body roll is excessive and the V-Class can't quite disguise its considerable mass and feels far less agile than a typical car. In other words, it drives like a van. Our V-Class on test featured Mercedes Airmatic air suspension and came with a sport tune, but the combination of having to support its 2,312 kg curb weight and provide for an impressive near 900 kg payload means it's prone to crashing over the occasional bump.